Hey folks, it's Bill Swift from Swift Canoe and Kayak, and we're at our test paddling location just outside of Algonquin Park. We're here today to tell you about our beautiful Prospector 16 Combi canoe, which comes standard with 3 seats in it. So let's start up near the front, Joe, and we'll go over this boat in detail with folks. It's so popular, we want to let people know what it's all about. This is a new color configuration we have that's very popular. This one has the granite finish with the beautiful carbon and a negra cross weave. The fibers are woven together. It comes standard with the black carbon internal skid plates. And what's unique about this is that this is our Kevlar Fusion laminate with a black and gold interior on it. It really gives a nice striking look for astute Swift video viewers. It is the color combination that I have on my Keewaydin 17 Luna that I've used for very many years. Now, this particular one has the black and gold carbon Kevlar trim on it. It comes standard with the carbon end caps. This one has the lovely cherry interior. They've got float tanks with pressure valves on them, which you pull out when you're not using them. And as we go down the boat, we've got a core and a ribbing structure that we use with our resin infusion process. And Joe, are we able to show one of the ribs right here? I'll go over the outline of it right here, down to the core on the bottom. We put all of our seat side pods on a ribbing structure and have the rib wider than the side pod. It provides incredible structural integrity when we install all our seats on the boat. Now the Combi versions come standard with a bow thwart on them, which is a little bit different than the Prospector 16 tandem version. We put the metal backing plates underneath here, stainless steel hardware to hold it in nicely. Now I'm going to show you a couple options that we have on this boat. This particular one is has the cherry detachable yoke, which almost everybody gets. So it's right at the balance point. It's the last thing we install in the boat. It's got this hardware on the bottom, beautiful shape to it. Now this particular one also has a detachable seat with our magnet system and pin system. Then when you want to, you can very quickly take it out of the boat. And if I put the yoke back on, you can use it very nicely in the tandem configuration like this. Now, this is a really neat system, guys. It adds so much versatility. It makes it where this particular boat can be a very good 3-person boat, can be a fantastic solo boat, and then it is our most popular tandem canoe also, so you get a lot in one boat. We'll move back here, Joe. You can see it's got the stern seat, which has a very wide frame to it. In the back it's a symmetrical boat, so both ends have the same shape. It's got the shallow arch bottom of it. It's got a lot of volume above the water line. A little bit of tumble home up near the paddler stations where the sides come in a little bit. So when folks are paddling in it, they don't have to reach quite as far over the side. And Joe, let's go back to the center seat, because this is what really makes this particular boat unique. Folks, note how wide we make the frame on this. A lot of companies that put center seats in boats just do a narrow frame right in the middle. This allows you to really lean the boat way over. And it's very comfortable to heel the Prospector 16 on its side. Its solo performance is one of the big selling features of this particular boat. This seating system with the angle to the front bar, the curve to the back of these seats makes these so popular. So the Prospector 16 Combi, we're going to bring in a good fellow here that has one of these boats to tell you more about it. Okay, folks, we have lots of happy paddlers here in North America that own Prospector 16 Combis. but we've brought a bloke all the way over from Australia to tell us about his boat. This is Daniel Rice.
Nice, Mitchell.
Now, Daniel, on the first container boats that you guys got,
Yep.
you got a Raven finished Prospector 16. Tell me if I'm right with this.
Correct, yep.
It had the yellow bottom.
Yep.
It had the Expedition carbon laminate.
Yep.
So you had the beautiful basalt and egret commingle on the inside.
Yep, that's definitely my favorite look on an interior.
And you got the detachable center seat?
Yep, definitely.
And the detachable yoke?
Yes, with skid plates on either end and obviously our company logo on the bottom, which really worked really well with the yellow that you guys use for the two-tone bottom.
And you guys really inspired us, that Portage logo on the bottom, to offer it. And because Canadians love it, because it's our Portage sign.
Yeah, well, Travis, who started Paddle Portage Canoes, that was the thing that inspired him and wanted to inspire people over in Australia that canoes could be carried by one person easily. And it was a really good fit for our first Swift boats to come in.
Nice. So it's such a remarkable boat. I don't know where to start with you, but why don't we start with the solo performance? Because why don't you tell us how you like to use it?
Yeah, well, I've paddled a lot of different types of prospectors from a range of different brands. And when we started looking at your boats, just the shape really, it was kind of like this perfect combination of an efficient, speedy, but stable boat. And it gives a surprising amount of primary stability as well as secondary stability, which is great for obviously the solo and tandem performance. But I mostly enjoy paddling a Prospector for the solo paddling, just because you can heel it over, you can be able to do maneuvers with a nice traditional single piece paddle. You can do pirouettes, you can track it in a straight line really well, you can use the wind to your advantage if you're in windy conditions, you can load it up with gear. It's just the Swiss Army knife. And if I have a couple of boats, but if I could only pick one, it would have to be a Prospector. And having that extra bit of speed that comes with your design at Swift, that just makes it perfect for me because I really don't like a sluggish boat either. So it's that perfect combination for what I was looking for in a boat, which was awesome. So,
now, do you use yours when you do tours with the company or lessons, or is it primarily on your own?
Yeah, so I do a lot of private instruction with, if someone buys a boat off us, they might want to learn how to use it to its maximum potential. So I do a lot of one-on-one instruction with mine, and also I love to take it out when we're doing group guided experiences as well. So it's great because we can load up with all the first aid kits and all the tour gear, but if we need to carry any additional gear, it fits really well. When we're running multi-day programs and if we need to move things around in a logistical setting, we can just load it up with all the group gear and take it out to a location and drop it back. So that versatility, either with it empty and doing instruction or taking it out on a big program to help with moving gear, it's just so versatile in that way, and it's really helpful to have that in our job setting. Yeah.
And one of the things that people often comment to us about this is that because you can take the center seat, now this is an option, it comes standard with the fixed seat, but you can order the center seat detachable. It's our most popular tandem canoe.
Yeah, the thing that I really loved about it is because I also go out with my partner, and having that extra space without a yoke to get in the way is so good. And also it gives you the option to sleep in your canoe, which is a really interesting way to look at a canoe. You tie it up to a tree and you can float out with your sleeping mat and sleeping bag, considering it's not a rainy night, obviously. But yeah, it's a great way to experience like sleeping out under the stars and looking up as you're sleeping. I don't think we have as many bugs in Australia as you guys do in our summers.
We get all kinds.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a big part of it for me, as opposed to going for a kneeling, as opposed to going for a kneeling thwart, was just having the ability to have that space. It increased the versatility that was already there in the classic Prospector with the fixed yoke and two seats. Yeah. Now,
since you have gotten your boat, we now offer the bow and the stern seat's detachable, and it's quite common with people that want to do a bunch of solo tripping.
Yeah, I've actually said to you a couple of times, Bill, I think even when I was going to order it, I asked if it was possible to have all 3 seats removable, and it wasn't, unfortunately, at the time. But the only thing I would change in my Prospector I would probably go for the quick change seat system if I'd had the opportunity to do it at the time. And now that you guys offer it, I can't fault it at all.
You may have to sell yours and get a new one now.
That would be a very difficult thing to do. I'm very happy with the look of mine, and it's a very unique boat in how we built it. So yeah.
Yes, you got the cherry outers on it also.
Yes, that too. That's that look of the wood and that the whole cherry look as opposed to ash is just a lovely look for me. I really like the darker woods as opposed to the lighter woods. So the fact that you guys had that as an offering was beautiful, but I also didn't want to go full wood because I don't have the time to do the maintenance. So yeah, the ability to have that wooden look without 1, adding weight, and 2, having to deal with full wood gunnels is a really cool offering you guys have.
Yeah, nice. Now, paddling performance.
Yep.
Leaning over on the side, solo paddling. Do you like to heel it over, or how do you like to solo?
Yeah, so the natural... the way that feels most natural is being able to heel it over so you can reach better. You're not having to kind of move too much, and it just makes the boat track so well. But then you can heel it that little bit more when you need to really move it around. And being able to have a really nice pronounced chine where you can put your knees in and just feel so confident to heel it over is such a good hull design. And that's one of the beauties of Prospectors in general is that ability to heel it and do so comfortably without fear of going in, but also having it be stable on the flat when you're paddling it tandem. So my natural preference is to have that solo control of the boat, because I think that's the most purest expression of the sport, being able to be in full control, feel every movement of the boat, just really connect
while
with
you're
every
solo
moment.
paddling.
Yeah,
in a boat this size, it's a special feeling.
Yeah, it's a real expression of mindfulness and presence with the boat, and it's a really pure form of paddling, and that's a real big reason of why we enjoy that traditional style boat in what we do.
Are you sure you're not Canadian?
I must have been in a past life, but no, it's a really beautiful thing to be a part of when you're really connected to a boat in that way.
It's a big part of the culture of here in Ontario and other parts of Canada. When kids go to summer camp, they learn how to solo a canoe at a very young age.
I wish I had that chance. Got to catch up.
Well, you're here now, and we're going to show the folks some of you paddling the boat, and we're going to have some fun with that.
Yeah, well, be gentle. I haven't had it since I was a child, but we can only do our best.
Now, what would you say to folks thinking about getting a versatile boat like a Prospector 16 Combi?
Just do it. Again, the beauty of it is if you want to carry a lot of gear, you can carry a lot of gear. If you want to paddle it solo and you want to learn how to really connect with that boat and do it really well, there's opportunity for that. And one of the things that I always love about a Prospector is if you're only starting out and you don't know all of the really advanced paddle strokes, it's a boat that you can still do basic strokes in and get through it, but then you can also grow with it and just be able to do so much more with it over the life of the canoe. So it's great for beginners, it's great for advanced, and it's just a beautiful way to experience paddling overall. So I could talk about it for way too long.
So we can send our Canadian and American clientele over to Australia, and you can teach them Canadian style paddling in Australia.
Yep. That's what we hope to do.
All right. Well, the Prospector 16 Combi. 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
4 thumbs up.
Yep.
All right. Cheers.